Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Your host Langwan Leslie on behalf of the Bayana community. I want to say thank you so much for our new subscribers and thank you so much for our old viewers and subscribers. So today's video was motivated by a question I got from one of our viewers, and this is somebody who has known me in the past. And so his question was like, how did you manage your difficult days? That is, he was asking in connection to when I just got to Canada, and his idea was like, how did you manage your wait time, like waiting to get your documents, waiting to fulfill life in Canada and all of that. So I'm here before I begin to encourage somebody, to tell somebody you are not alone if you are in a dark place and in a hopeless situation, in a place where it's so bleak, you don't know how the future is going to be, you don't know the outcome of, you don't know when tomorrow or what tomorrow will bring, you don't know what solutions you can get in your circumstance. I want to let you know, be encouraged. So 2015 I got to Canada. My first idea and my first hope was excitement and hopefulness, knowing that I'm coming to a new country. It's going to be better than Cameroon, with more opportunities, meeting new people. But I was so worried because I was leaving my daughters behind. But yet I knew I was going to work at some point and get them over. When I got here 2016, war broke out in Cameroon. That is, there was a civil war. My children were locked out in the houses. They couldn't go to school. There were weeks, there were days that I couldn't contact my children. There were months that I could go without even being able to reach my family. And then I'm in this new area, in this new country. I didn't know anybody from back in Cameroon. Everybody was new. I didn't know who to trust. I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know who to depend on. I didn't know who to hope on. And I believe there are so many people who are going to come across this video. I want to let you know this is for you. If you are in that place where you don't know anybody, you don't know who to confide in. For me, I confided in God. For me, I trusted God. For me, I knew only God could help me. I knew only God was able to create a group, bring me together with somebody, give me that connection with somebody that was going to help me in my situation, in my circumstance. But to tell you, even after trusting God, that it was so easy, I will tell you it's a lie. It wasn't easy. There were days where I couldn't even sleep. There were days that I would be lost in my thoughts. I didn't know what to do. Yes, I trusted God, but my worry was, God, when are you going to answer? Look at what is happening to my children. What am I going to do? Who am I going to turn to? What are you going to say next? What are you going to do with this kind of situation that is just so hopeless and so dark? And so in my dark days, in my difficult days, in my waiting period, I prayed. For most of my time, that was the greatest time I've ever prayed in my life. I prayed, I trusted God. And finally, to be sincere, God came through for me in an amazing way. I met these wonderful ladies from the church that I've been volunteering in when I just got here, and they were so outstanding in their help towards me. They were able to research for a lawyer. They got a lawyer for me. The lawyer was able to go through the situation in Cameroon. She downloaded information from the websites about what was happening in Cameroon. She went as far as contacting the Minister of Immigration, contacting the MP of Ontario, putting everything together and getting me to where I am today and bringing my daughters over to Canada. If I tell you that this was a period of time where it was just so hopeful, or I saw this coming, or I saw that today I'll be talking as a citizen of Canada, I would have told you it is a lie. But to be candid, I'm not here to be proud about what has happened, but I'm here to be grateful to God and to encourage you that no matter how dark your situation looks, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Okay guys, so straight to my few points or few reminders to those who are in a dark situation. I want to encourage you to pray to God, but prayer is not going to be alone, because when I was praying, there were things that I knew I had to do. So I did my own research. I went as far as checking the documents that I needed, even before I met the lawyers, even before I met the friends who helped me. I went to the website. I checked about my particular program that brought me to Canada, what they required for me to get documents to be able to bring my daughters over. And one of the requirements was to do some sort of evaluation, my document evaluation. That means they were supposed to evaluate my degree from back from my country with a company called West. So I went ahead and did that and just kept it aside. next thing that I had to do was to do an English test. I made sure I did that before I even met the lawyers, and it was just in my file, and everything was in my file. My documents were in my file, everything I had ever had, my curriculum vitae, everything was put together and just waiting. So when I met the lawyer, it was easy for them to help me because I already had these things together. So the wait period after that was not long anymore. So I encourage you, if you are in a waiting period, do something. Research about your situation. Ask people about your situation, especially if you can meet reliable people. Ask them about what you can do in your circumstance. There is something you can do, and there is something God is supposed to do. We have our own work to do. So do your own research, do your own things that you can do, the little you can do, and wait for God to unveil the bigger picture and to do the greater work. So my next advice is this: you have to be discerning when it comes to advice, because the thing is, when you are in this situation where it's so dark, the tendency is to ask people questions, and you ask everybody, and there are some people who do not even know much, but they will just give you ideas that will be so conflicting. This person will say something else, somebody will say something else. For my example, somebody would tell me, oh, you have to seek asylum, but I didn't want to seek asylum because that meant me lying, making up stories to lie and say, oh, my family was in this difficulty, my family was in this situation, where actually it would have been a lie. Creating a story from nowhere would have been difficult for me, because that is not who I am. It's difficult for me to make things up. So if you are in a difficult situation, mind who you talk to, mind the answers you get. People would love to help, people will be willing to help sometimes, but they might not be able to have that knowledge of what you really need in that circumstance. So pray for discernment and do your very best to be able to decipher what is the right information and what is not. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching my video. I'm hoping that you go down to the comment section, ask more questions, no matter how personal they are. I'm willing to answer. From what I've just described today, more videos will come in the following days, in the following months, in the following weeks, about my journey from when I got here to when details. Also, please guys, we are new, we still make a lot of mistakes, we still have issues with maybe the editing and all of that. If you have ideas, please share. And if you have experienced a dark situation and you knew how you came out from it, and you want to encourage others, please come to the comment section and also share your own opinion, share your own encounter, share your own give your own advice, share your own experience, and we'll be glad to really learn from you. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure to hit the notification bell so that whenever we upload new videos, you will be notified. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.